Ah, yeah. From the GameCube to the PlayStation 2, we got SoulCalibur III. A very weird installment of the SoulCalibur series. You either love this game... Okay, if you're a casual player, you'll most likely love this game a lot, based on all the content that this game offers. But if you're a competitive player, you pretty much would prefer the arcade version. Yeah, I know about all the bugs and glitches that SoulCalibur 3 has, but it's still a fun game nonetheless. Now, unlike SoulCalibur 1 and 2, in which we only did arcade mode, there's two things we're going to be doing in SoulCalibur 3. We're going to go through Tales of Souls, and... Hold on. Is it here? Yeah, and then we're going to do some Soul Arena, some quick play Soul Arena. That was the one. That's basically the arcade mode in this game, but we're going to start with Tales of Souls. So this is kind of like the first SoulCalibur game to have a sort of a story mode. And of course, I'm going to be my favorite character, my main girl in the entire SoulCalibur franchise, Cassandra.
You can beat me.
Alright. Cassandra made up her mind to destroy Soul Edge in her sister's place. She dashed out of her home and headed out into the world with determination in her heart. But she met with an unexpected turn of events. When she was investigating a city that was covered in evil energy, cracks appeared in the sword and shield she had taken from the temple of Hephaestus. I don't know how you pronounce his name. She was momentarily daunted but would quickly recover. She decided to return to Greece temporarily to talk to her brother-in-law, Rothian, who was a blacksmith. Once she arrived back home, however, she was told that her sister Sophitia had of her own free will, was once again set on a journey to destroy Soul Edge. Cassandra vowed to stand by her sister's side and aid her in any way she could. She received a new sword and shield from Rothian and once again set out on her journey. Voice crack, tongue twist, and every shit. Not voice crack, but tongue twist and all the shit that I just read. Her sister had disappeared again. Their god was always like that. Cassandra ran to the temple of Hephaestus before she left Greece. She had a few things she wanted to tell him. A short while later, basically giving him the middle finger, Cassandra was ready to leave the temple. Suddenly she felt a cold chill and surveyed her surroundings. What she felt was an inhuman presence. She drew her weapon in preparation for dealing with this unknown enemy.
Hurry up, let's go!
Versus Revenant.
Oh. Just Revenants. Alright. I kind of do like Tales of Souls a lot, but it's pretty hard. Basically, trying to go through the entire game without dying just so you can fight Night Terror, it's really hard. I'm going to try and see if I can do that. Maybe not this recording, because I just, well, first of all, I'm getting my ass kicked by Revenant. Okay, I thought I died for a second. By nearly getting my ass kicked by Revenants, I seriously doubt I'm gonna get Night Terror. But I'll like to make a sort of a small little series just doing that. Trying to get Night Terror. The skeletal puppet was now an unmoving pile of bones on the ground. Wow, just like a dry bone. From the way it had spent the entire time trying to grab her sword and shield, Cassandra judged that its objective had been the sacred iron. This was nothing more than a puppet, however. Someone had to have been controlling it. She was concerned about who it was, but right now she needed to catch up to her sister. Still, was it really okay to ignore the matter? Cassandra grew uneasy. And this is where the cool thing was. You can actually choose which path you want to go, and they all lead to a different circumstance. That's one of the really great things about SoulCalibur 3. The replay values are insane. I'm going to search for Sophitia. Cassandra continued her journey in search of Sophitia. Following rumors of a woman who was pursuing Soul Edge, Cassandra eventually arrived in the city of Toledo. It was said that there was a man here who was knowledgeable about the cursed sword. If the woman Cassandra was following was in fact her sister, Sophitia should be right in the middle of visiting him. Cassandra searched for the man's mansion. She broke into a startled room at that sight that greeted her eyes. The mansion was on fire. Jeez.
Washed over by the...
I'm gonna give it my all.
Versus Assassin.
Alright, Assassin. Shit. Oh. No. Up. No. I don't want him to ring me out.
You win.
Wow, not bad at all. I'm so impressed.
Disrespect. Inside the burning building, Cassandra defeated the woman who had presumably set the fire, but the flames continued to burn. The next morning, after the burning building mansion, the next morning, now reunited with Sophitia, completely off screen, Cassandra was told of a girl who called herself a servant of the cursed sword. That's Tira, by the way. The girl was after Cassandra's young niece and nephew, Pyrrha and Patroclus. And judging by the incidents of SoulCalibur V, you already know what happens next. Cassandra told her sister to return home. Watch over your home, Sophitia. I'll destroy Soul Edge, okay? Sophitia expressed concern for her, but Cassandra told Sophitia that there was no need to take on everything by herself, and that it was a mother's job to watch over her children. After parting with Sophitia, Cassandra's journey continued, using what her sister had told her about Soul Edge as clues. Cassandra traveled across Europe in search of the cursed sword. Eventually, she made contact with a man claiming to know of the Azure Knights. She headed for the clock tower where they were to meet, but she felt uneasy. Things were going too smoothly. Some of these events are kind of obligated. You'll always be fighting Zasalamel, so that's always going to be obligated. But there are some different events that happen.
Do not involve yourself with that sword if you wish to live. I shall have to kill you if you continue.
Also, quick time events are in this too. Roll.
You're better than I expected. Your skills are
So, what's next?
Versus Zasalamel.
I usually die against Zasalamel, so don't expect any perfect run. Oh, fuck! I could have countered that. I was hoping he'd kill himself like that. Ooh, ring out. I'll join you.
You win.
Winning is all that matters. Winning.
The sword? Do you mean Soul Edge? I place my curse upon you, you who fear not the gods. The man with the scythe disappeared into the darkness without answering her question. There was no doubt that he knew something, and it was probably something about Soul Edge. Continue searching for Soul Edge? It may be dangerous, but pursue the man with the scythe. Let's do that. She would surely learn more from the mysterious man with their characteristic determination. Cassandra searched for him, but already no sign of him remained. She continued looking for him, but was unable to find anything. He had disappeared without a trace. She had no choice but to give up and resume her search for Soul Edge, and then there are some pointless decisions like that. As she searched for information that might be related to Soul Edge, Cassandra heard a rumor of a temple in Egypt that had recently been destroyed. Startlingly, the destruction had been done with a sword. It would take something of great power to accomplish such a feat. Cassandra felt that Soul Edge had been involved in the incident and headed for Egypt, where I fight Young Sung.
Don't die right away, okay?
Versus Young Sung.
Yep, Young Sung. After just playing SoulCalibur II, I was so used to her dashing the way she did. That is the best quote of Cassandra, honestly. Cassandra felt like she was being watched. Hurry on ahead, because I'm not going to deal with endurance matches. She had defeated the man she had encountered in the temple, but she couldn't imagine that he was the one who had destroyed it. She gathered information in this land and learned that the Azure Knights, the likely perpetrator, had set out to sea. So the cursed sword has involved... Am I going to be fighting Cervantes? So the cursed sword was involved in this incident. Cassandra headed for the port and snuck on board a Cervantes, a convenient ship. After eventually leaving the Mediterranean and entering the outside sea, they were attacked by pirates, and it seemed they were no ordinary pirates. Oh boy, Cervantes. I love Cervantes, but god damn it, he's annoying. That is a really stupid looking costume. Ah, fuck.
I have no need for weak souls.
Well, I'm already... Yeah, I already took damage from him, so miracle if I beat him on my first try. No, please no. Oh my god. He's usually not that easy.
You know, I don't think this is your thing.
Yeah, me neither. New item has been unlocked. Cool. The sacred sword and shield she carried were reacting strongly. Cassandra had defeated her inhuman opponent, but her ship was destroyed and she was tossed into the sea. Never mind searching for the Azure Knight. At this rate, even her life was in danger. Clinging to the wreckage, she drifted on the waves. Should she act while she still had her strength, or preserve her strength instead? Wait. Clinging to the wreckage, she drifted on the waves. Should she act while she still had her strength, or preserve her strength? Drift until the ship sails by. Hold on to the plank and try to swim towards land. Let's see what this one. Cassandra was eventually rescued by a ship, but the ship was headed for Asia. She found herself thrust into a foreign land, but she continued her search for information about the cursed sword with her characteristic determination. Eventually, she learned of an organization in Japan that was collecting fragments of Soul Edge. Cassandra traveled to Japan and searched for even more detailed information, but it seemed she had been following false clues. She was now caught in a sea battle.
He lives only to
Who's this?
Come and get me.
versus Mitsurugi.
Oh, great, Mitsurugi. No. Oh my god. Oh, there goes my streak. Yep, there goes my streak. Sorry, no night terror for you. But one of these days, I'll literally do that. Just don't know when. Maybe when I get lucky. I'll probably do it with Mitsurugi, actually, because I think Mitsurugi's my best character. Cassandra's my favorite, but Mitsurugi's always been my favorite to play. So, Mitsurugi's usually my main, and Cassandra's just always my favorite. Oh my god. Mitsurugi, why are you so good? Oh my god.
You lose. 9
Come.
versus Mitsurugi. Fight.
No, grab him. Hurry. Oh, yes.
You can beat me.
You win.
Losing isn't in my vocabulary.
Perhaps I had realized she was investigating them, for she was unable to obtain any further information about the organization. Cassandra eventually gave up and returned to the mainland. When she entered Ming, she learned that this empire had once set out teams to search for Soul Edge. She located a mansion in which information regarding that project was collected and decided that if it was imperative, she'd get a hold of it.
Her group.
You're gonna regret this.
Chandra? Yeah, Chandra.
Fight.
Another character that would end my streak usually. And another one of my favorites. Oh my god. Jesus.
You lose. 9 versus Champa.
Please take it easy on me.
9 versus Champa. Fight.
Alright, so I'm just gonna cut off the video, and I'll see you in the next parts.